For most part, when I was struggling with anxiety, there is no prayer that I didn't say. There is no sin that I didn't confess. I was like, God, like out of all the people, it is me that you chose me to be struggling with, with anxiety. What sin did I commit? I confessed even my sins that I did 10 years ago, because I believed, okay, maybe it's something that I did that was making me to be in the cycle. I want to tell you, if you're that person, you are wrong. Anxiety is not something that you catch like a cold. It's not something that happens to you. It's a behavior that you have built up. It's a worry. It's an overthinking. It's, trying to resist whatever you're feeling, trying to make whatever you're feeling go away. That is what causes anxiety. With anxiety, most part is always something that happened, a life event. You worried about a panic attack, a life event, anything life event. Maybe it's death of a loved one. Maybe it's family issues. Maybe it's marriage issues. Maybe it's poverty, maybe it's financial struggles, maybe it's diseases, anything, any life event that happened, and now you started worrying about it, and boom, you had other symptoms. You also started worrying about these other symptoms, and you are in the anxiety cycle, you are in the anxiety disorder. Now you literally can't get yourself, you don't understand the cocoon that you got yourself into, you don't know how to get out of it. Anxiety is not something that you catch like a cold. It's not something that happens to you because it's random. It's your body communicating to you. You know what, Mary, Henry, you have really overwhelmed me with so much stress, so much worry. Now I can't take it anymore. Anything that you overuse always has an end. For example, a blender. What happens if you overuse a blender? Maybe it's only a blender that can be used to make smoothie. Now you have put tomatoes inside. Now you have put, onions inside, solid foods. What's going to happen? It's not going to work. Even the same thing with your body. When you overuse your body, what happens? You are not able to, your limbs get tired, and you cannot be able to continue further. The same way with your brain. You overworked your brain. You overused your brain with so much worry, so much stress, and it reached a point. Everything only has a limit that it can take. So your brain reached a point where it said, you know what, I can't take it anymore, and it developed into an anxiety disorder. So if you're someone thinking, okay, there must be something that I did that, that's why I'm in the cycle, you ask God so many questions, you pray, oh God, please, please, please. It's a built-in behavior. And I want to tell you this, if you don't understand why you are in the cycle, if you don't understand how anxiety works, if you don't understand your behaviors that are fueling the cycle, why you feel worse every day, you are watching me, I talk about this, but you are just the same. You continue feeling worse. You don't understand how anxiety works. You don't understand why you're having these symptoms in the first place. You don't understand how you're fueling the cycle. You're literally taking part in the second phase, but you don't know these are the second phase that are refueling the cycle that is making me stuck in the anxiety disorder. Then I want you to know you have to understand how anxiety works. If you don't understand how anxiety works, then I don't know how we want to recover from it. Understanding anxiety and why you are having these symptoms is key in recovery, because now you understand. Understanding anxiety helps in bringing the fear down and make acceptance way easier and so much faster. So you have to understand how anxiety works. Anxiety did not choose you. It is just